Welcome back to the channel, my YouTube family. I trust we are all well, and thank you very much for joining me today for this very short video. So I am Prof. Nicholas Fredericks, your professor, academic professor, a father, and a football coach. So today I have got another topic in store for you. So the topic is why is Coach Nicholas reluctant to play open tournaments? So that's the question I want to respond to because on the various groups, WhatsApp groups, I always make noise about this particular issue, and so allow me to share my reservations as to why I'm reluctant. I am the owner and the head coach of Mighty United FC, and we compete in the Hardap Football Region Second Division. So there you hear it. I mean, you got it that we are in the second division. So the issue is we are extremely, or I am extremely reluctant to go play any open tournament, especially if it is open for Premier League players as well as First Division players. First Division, a little bit, I'm okay here and there, but Premier League, no, because I have been following. This particular trend whereby each time it's an open tournament, and I really want you to go back there and do this little bit of research if you disagree with me, and it's okay to disagree with me. It is fine, I don't have any problem. So I must say I do agree to disagree, so it's okay, so you can disagree with me. But why I'm reluctant is because there's a reason why certain players are playing in the Premier League. And there's a reason why some second division players can't even make it at trials when they go for, the Premier League teams and so on. So we shouldn't underestimate that. Now, most of the times, for us, it's a little bit better because I'm in a space where I can afford to, spend some money here and there. But I've seen some teams, clubs that are struggling big time. And this one is to them. Please, let's be careful. Let's not waste money. Let's not waste money. Okay, so I was talking about the trend. What I've observed is that each time there is a tournament and there is this NPFL, Namibia Premier League, combo, where players are taken from this club, and even from first division and so on. So they have got that, and another team actually comes up with that. Another, they always have got an advantage, whether you like it or not. They have got an advantage, and the trend that I was talking about is the fact that those teams always plays from the semi-final, final, and upwards. Most of the times. I'm not saying always, but I can bet with you at any given time that out of five tournaments, if it is an open tournament, three will go to a Premier League package, or a combo of Premier League and sometimes first division and the best second division. It will go to them, not to a team that only consists of second division players. It's impossible. The odds are stacked against you if you are a second division team competing versus those clubs. It's not going to work, and you can disagree with me, but go check the stats. I was just following the recent or the Governors Cup last weekend, and I saw a particular team there that won, and then that's the same team, if I'm not mistaken, who won the Groot one as well. And you know my reason. I'm not surprised that because they play quality football, because these are quality people, and as much as we appreciate that, some are wasting money, because you are taking a team from a village or from a farm, and you actually sell, two sheep or two goats in order to participate in this tournament, only to be drawn against these kind of teams. That's like a half national team. And your players are players who would actually look after the goats during the day, and in the evening, I mean later on during the afternoon, they may actually jog a little, and they don't know anything about tactical awareness, all these big concepts that you throw around in football, and yet you expect them to compete against players who are well coached. Not that I'm underestimating anyone, but I must say there is a reason why Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Lamine Yamal, I mean, those guys are actually seen as the guys. There is a reason. In the locker room, I can assure you, not all the players are the same. During the period of Ronaldinho, there was a reason why Ronaldinho was Ronaldinho. You can't underestimate that. I mean, and you just accept, no, this tournament, I will just go play. I'm not scared. No, it's fine to be brave, but the fact is, we are wasting money. So if you calculate and also do these maths quickly, each and every time, maybe we can start next year, early next year. Each time you travel to a tournament, please write down the expenses. Write down the expenses. You know, if you spend, let's say, 1,500 for registration, maybe you found a car or a buggy, I mean, that can assist you, and then you put diesel fuel there or petrol, add that, what you use for food, etc., and then you put it somewhere, and then you check at the end of the year how much you have actually gained. Did you win anything? And then you would realize that if you go play 5 tournaments, you need to win at least 2 or 3. Otherwise, you won't even make your money, the money that you have put into the project. You won't even make it. So it's from that angle that I'm saying, let's be careful. So for some of us, you know, whenever I get an opportunity to play versus a Premier League, or I mean, you know, that kind of a combo, I mean, no finances should be involved. There was a time that our chairman in the Hartab region organized a tournament where he invited number of Premier League clubs, and Blue Waters was one of those clubs. Some others were invited, but they didn't come. But Blue Waters was there, so we actually grabbed this opportunity because it was free of charge, if I'm not mistaken. Or I mean, if there was any form of payment, it was minimal. It was minimal, so it was just for exposure. So that's the kind of tournament I would actually be interested in, so that my players can just go and learn, but not to compete versus Blue Waters. I mean, let's talk about that particular preseason tournament. In that tournament, go ask the teams. I mean, the scorelines there. Go ask them. Premier League remains Premier League. Go ask them. It was 13-1, if I'm not mistaken. I remember there was a 9-0 also. There was what? And I remember in the final, we played them in the final. So we lost 1-0. Okay, we learned so much, but it's not easy to win against a Premier League team. You know, there is a reason why Orlando Pirates have beaten Leoli from Lesotho. I don't know, is it Leoli or Diodi from Lesotho? There's a reason. DOD is a very good team in Lesotho, but when it comes to CAF Champions League, Orlando Pirates still remain a giant. So we need to respect that. You can't say, no, we will just go out there and it doesn't matter. No, it does matter. It does. So be careful. So that's my caution to club owners. It's always good if you actually punch at your own level. And that's why we have got a fourth division, third division, second division, first division, and then NPFL. So if you move from this one, then you are a little bit better. You would see that when you move from fourth division to the third, then whenever you play versus fourth division teams, I mean, you will have that little bit of an advantage. If the second division teams plays versus the third division team, they have got that little bit of advantage. I am not saying they will always win, but they have got that advantage. Whether it's small, that advantage is still there. That's why you would see each time, and these ones, I really want you guys to go do research. A team will win the first division, go to the Premier League, and what happens? Next season, most of them are relegated. If 3 actually join the Premier League, 2 would go out. Or, I mean, you know, you'd always see them in the relegation fight. They are close there in the relegation zone. Why do you think that's the case? Because the levels are not the same. So the first division is not the same as the NPFL. And the same can be said about first division clubs. I've seen clubs going up, I mean, from the second division to the first, and then 1 season, 2 seasons, they are out. Why do you think that's the case? The quality. So a club that has been there in the first division for many, many years, they have actually learned the ropes, and they've got that little bit of an advantage. So that's the advantage, what I normally call the unfair advantage, that I'm not really comfortable to compete with. So if it's unfair, it's unfair. There's a reason why some players are getting national call-ups and some do not. So why should you underestimate that? You can go and underestimate, and then you will waste your money. So we don't want that. You must go out there to learn. So most of the times it should be about player development, improving. But if you go out there to win the tournament, please tell me, if you take a team from a farm without any form of combo and then you win something big while they are Premier League combos, come back to me and tell me, sir, I think we have made it. All right, now it's fine. Because I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible, but the odds are against you. So the odds are stacked against you. So that's the only thing I'm saying. So, my YouTube familiar, I trust you have enjoyed this particular discussion. So there are still a number of discussions that we would embark on. But for this one, let me close here, and I trust that at this stage you have already subscribed to the channel, and you are also liking the videos, because it's going to be raw here and very frank discussions, and advice for free, of course, from a professor, a football coach, and a father. So thank you very much, my YouTube familiar. I salute you.